Alright, let's do this. Thank you for the good luck. Ah! Wow, the cursor movement fucks with me there. Okay, I cannot do that menu quickly yet. I think it stays on erase after you erase. Okay. Good thing that doesn't count as part of the speedrun. Thank you for the good luck, Fiery Heart. The blasted Togetic. I don't know what happened. I suddenly really like Togetic a lot, and I keep finding people that like Togetic as well. There's Salted Neos, and then there's Laugh, who runs DKC3. It'd be interesting coming back to DKC3 any percent. Normally I hate that category, but in the context of preparing for like no reset runs, I enjoy it. It's a fun run, I just really hate the beginning of that run in specific. It's like the most boring beginning of a run ever. Because it's like this with the warps, but then World 3 / Mechanos is also really freaking boring. You can call yourself a Togetic appreciator as well. Hell yeah. The Pokemon could use some more love. As Salted Neos has pointed out to me, the Pokemon Company sure doesn't really like that Pokemon much. It's so weird. They love Togepi. They love Togekiss. But, like, you never see Togetic anywhere. It's always, like, it never shows up in the anime ever. It's like never seen by trainers. It's always like the hardest of the three to find in a given game. Besides games where Togekiss doesn't exist. It's so weird. What a hard to find Pokemon it is anywhere. I guess it's kind of like Ariados, where it's another Pokemon I'm starting to appreciate out of, like, partially just pity. For how much it gets shit on. I'm very much a support the underdog kind of guy, so... Like, usually if I have the option of watching a skilled speedrunner versus watching a new speedrunner, I'll watch the new speedrunner and try to give them advice if I have any. So, like, if you get good at PMD, you'll notice me around less and less and less, and then once you have officially overtaken me in skill, you'll, like, rarely— God damn it, Naughty. You'll rarely see me. Because I won't really have any advice to offer anymore at that point. Give me that. We don't use Winky in this run, but at least we release him. Need more of that. Oh, you mean regarding, like, advice? Or, well, maybe just in general in the speedrunning community. You know, I'm always, like, a support the underdog kind of guy. In a lot of ways, I'm, like, the opposite of the general speedrunning community. Where a lot of people will, like, obsessively reset and be very, very, very detail-oriented and get upset over missing the littlest things. Me? I just like to finish runs. And I have a tendency not to worry too much about the little things, which is not great for optimizing games. I do like finding optimizations, but I'll usually find them at like a less advanced level. Like, usually if I find optimizations, it's nothing nitty-gritty, nothing minor. It'll be like something pretty globally impacting to a run most of the time. Most of the time. There can be exceptions. Like, for example, I was looking at the 100% run for this game and how it has actually a requirement to collect animal tokens and finish animal buddy bonuses for pictures. I was thinking about rerouting the animal tokens, which is ultimately a pretty tiny optimization, but one that stuck in my head. So once in a while, something really particular gets into my brain, but usually I'm not that detail-oriented. I enjoy the ride. I like finishing runs. Especially in a run like this that has a boring start, I really just like finishing runs. At the very least, this style of playing does seem to aid improvement a lot, actually, because I am much more comfortable in late game. It's also fantastic for racing formats. Like, it's kind of a shame I didn't join the DKC2 tournament, because I might have actually done pretty decent in it. Because as it was, when I was grinding that last, I mainly finished runs, and they were all in like the 42 to 45 range once I got to a certain point. Not good enough to win the tournament, but probably good enough to do pretty well. And I remember when I first joined the community, there was an all-stages tournament, and I joined it despite being a complete noob, and it really improved me so much. Tournaments are so nice for improving when you're a noob. Ooh, that was close. Damn it! I did something like that last time. This level is confusing. This level's really fun and pretty easy, but so damn confusing with the inputs that are required. Oh, that was almost terrible. Oh, I'm an idiot. You have to jump on that bird or else this happens. I can't believe I survived that. Okay. That nut was so close. DKC NMG tournament. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'd get bodied in that tournament. There's so many people that know the movement of the game so much better than me. It's been, I think, 3 years now since I did speedruns of DKC1. That's going to be an interesting one to come back to for Decalogy. So much has changed in the routing. There's so many more frames. Honestly, I think for Decalogy, the only frame I plan on going for is tanked up trouble. Because there's, like, no reason not to go for that one, and it saves a lot of time. The other frames, I don't even know if I'm going to bother. I kind of want to tackle that game at a basic level, because DKC1 all stages is just a nightmare now. Like, actual nightmare. Oh, forgot the rope skip. Oh, shit. It would be nice to improve at DKC3 any percent as well. Although that's another one where I'm pretty much automatically capping myself on how well I'll do, since I don't want to play the JP version of that game. Screw that. It's the optimal version, but it requires a frame-perfect start press to optimally beat one of the bosses. And you lose 15 seconds every failure. I seriously just don't know how people tolerate DKC3 any percent. I really don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. Imagine Lovebird entering a DKC1 all stages tournament, or DKC1, well, I guess either way, any DKC1 tournament at all. We would all, like, crap ourselves if anybody were to beat Lovebird at all. Lovebird is, like, where did they come from, and where did they get that good at DKC1? I don't know how to be that much better at everybody else at something. That's, like, insane. It's like you were born to do that. Oh. On guard, the swordfish. Tailfin got stuck, that's a new one. Oh, I forgot the shark was there, I was expecting a clan. Oh, whoa, whoa! Rogue Pearl. Okay, this is a chaotic clan city. I don't like this. Funny thing about On Guard in this game is his auto lunges can actually be pretty optimal. I actually rely on auto lunges at a few points there. Oh, that's funny. So I was thinking when I was watching the Game Boy Color Donkey Kong Country that it looked kind of slow to jump out of rolls, even though rolls die. Because the jumping speed is so slow. So, optimal DKC GBC movement might actually be dead rolls everywhere. That's funny. That's pretty funny. This level has an intentional dead roll. Oh, balls. I keep forgetting you're not supposed to roll through those. You can just jump on them, and that's actually probably better. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. We just struck a 1 in a million chance. I think that stretch actually works better for Donkey than Diddy. That shocked me. It would appear I took damage at the one spot that it's not as terrible to take damage. Oh yeah, you want Donkey here too. Oh my god, could it actually be optimal to swap the Donkey in the middle of Temple Tempest? You're joking. Because I use him here anyways. Oh, I screwed it up even with the pause buffer. I missed that throw. Okay. Always interesting finishing that with Diddy. Oh, that was very nice. Yeah, this is the only game where you play slip slide. Oh, that was very, very good. Unfortunately, every game makes you play this garbage level. Dang, that corner is like... Why does it jut out so much? I always think I'm gonna, like, overshoot, and then not even close. Don't get hit by the croctopie. Not the croctopie. Actually, one thing I will realistically get hit by pretty often in this level is the sharks. There are a couple sharks that are pretty difficult to dodge in this version of the level. They at least added a little shortcut. Those two sharks. Yeah, those two sharks, if you don't move a certain way, you're doomed. On guard, the swordfish. Is On Guard even in this level in the Game Boy Color version? Oh, and yes, he's actually optimal here. Yeah, your horizontal speed is so trash in this game. And On Guard's is so much better. Apparently he saves like a second. No meme. I mean, all recent speedrunning footage I've seen of this game, he is faster. Oh wait, you're talking about Game Boy Color. Yeah, this is the only game where On Guard's actually optimal in Proctopus. Espresso is not usable in this level in Game Boy Color? I was wondering about that. That's messed up. I didn't think I was gonna make that jump. Same with Temple Tempest. There's a spot where Espresso just can't cross. Well, that's pathetic. So Ogang's his only level in the Game Boy Color then. That's pathetic. Oh shit! Okay, well, at least I'm alive. Completely missed the tire. Bad mistake, but I'm just happy that didn't kill me, honestly. Still saved time. On Guard's the only animal buddy in the task. Yeah, oh, whoops, what am I doing? I'm doing SNES strats here. They don't work. That sucks. That's gonna cost me some time. Can't really pull this off now. Oh, Ogang Espresso is 2 seconds slower. Oh, weird. Well, taking him looks more fun, though. Oh, balls. Jumped too late. The second time I managed to get hit in this joke of a fight. Rolling through enemies is incredibly OP. You mean GBA or GBC? I think you mean GBC. It's confusing. Too many Game Boys. Too many GBs. Donkey, you suck. I probably should have gotten that midpoint. That was messy. Oh, whoa, oh. I guess shout out to whatever jump that was, I forget. Forget what it was called already. Nice! Did he actually clear the level? Would have been gold if I didn't make other mistakes. Favorite level and song? I hate that level in this version of the game because of how tough it is to get on the oil drums, but I remember liking it in Super Nintendo a little. The way oil drums work in this game versus Super Nintendo is so confusing. In Super Nintendo, it's all about when you time your jump onto the oil drums. It's just like As long as the flame isn't fully ignited, you're good. In this game, the flame ignition doesn't matter, it's just you have to buffer a jump. It's just that you have to buffer a jump just right. It's all about the timing of your button press in this game, whereas in Super Nintendo, it's about the timing of your landing. It's super confusing. Oh, sorry, On Guard, I went face first into that. Oh. Very difficult to do this level without getting hit. Very, very difficult. However, at least it's less punishing. Whereas in the Super Nintendo game, getting On Guard hit in this level could single-handedly kill a run. He's, like, in certain spots, On Guard is gone if he gets hit. He is not coming back. This version's more forgiving in that regard. Oh yeah, this is like the only version where you can't jump around in those little, those small passages. Those crawl... I don't know what to call them. Crawl spaces, I guess? This is like the only game where you cannot jump through them. You actually have to crawl. Very nice. Oh! Oh, forgot the manip again. There's a camera manip you can do here. Keep forgetting about it every time. Guess I should have practiced this stage. Yeah. I need to practice this one. Still made it out cleanly, kind of. But ugh, I hate that level. That level scares me. Finally did that correctly. Oh, forgot this strat again. Whoops. You can roll over that card. I keep forgetting. It was gold, but it didn't deserve the gold. I guess the main time save was just the roll at the start. Good fight there. I'm surprised that didn't gold. Alright, how will we choke the World 6 run today? At least there's no frames here, but yeah, let's see. DKC Super Nintendo, good pace means absolutely nothing until you've made it to Neki. Or actually, I guess Perils, since Perils has that skip. Oh, I got a jump roll! It just doesn't do anything in this game. Bye, donkey. Hi, donkey. Okay. Oh, wrong key. Hit the wrong key to split. Okay. I don't mean to keep throwing that barrel. That was excellent. Very nice goal. That was excellent. Oops, forgot a roll there. It's so weird how the cans only sometimes spawn worms. So weird. Oop. Missed a roll. Yeah. Okay. Slipping, we're slipping. Okay. No big mistakes, at least. I even tied my gold. That makes me a little sad about that gold. That had mistakes. Just no major ones. Oh shit. Oh, that's not the strat in this game. You want to jump over him. I think what I did there was a little more similar to a Super Nintendo one. Keep channeling, like, very, very old muscle memory at the wrong times. It's gonna be real fun when I actually properly relearn Super Nintendo strats and then have to deal with trying not to mix them up. That's gonna be a big challenge. Oops, didn't want to roll there. Like, I'm torn between just immediately trying to pick up Super Nintendo DKC and GBC DKC just to properly test whether or not I can even handle knowing them all at once without mixing them up too badly. But I also just want to move on to Game Boy Advance Trilogy, because they're the games that I'm most interested in right now overall. Like, if the whole Decalogy plan flops, then I would at the very least... Oh, damn you! Run these games. Alright, that sucks. All strats are null and void now. At least Donkey isn't total trash in this level. Until right about there. Okay. Very nice. Alright, just finish it out. Yeah, I survived. Donkey's the first rule of the game is if you're Donkey, you're dead, and I managed to survive this time. It's a miracle. How was Mario Kart? I sucked. There were 3 other people that were a lot better than me. I sucked. Good news, though. This run's on pace. Oh, fuck. Don't die to Neki. I'm gonna be very upset. That made me nervous. Pixel's brother was playing, and they were also insane, and then, HG Finn was pretty good, too. I couldn't light a candle to any of them. I won 1 race out of, like, 20. I got second in a couple. I got destroyed. Ken's the worst, though. Literally, by the end of that session, everybody hated Ken. Go for credit skip. No. That's how I throw the entire run away. That would literally throw the entire run away. It's not just Ken's good at kart, it's that he's extremely frustrating to be around at all in Mario Kart. There was 1 race for, like, if I could have slapped him, I would have, because I got hit by... I was trying to focus red shells on the leader, and I was trying really hard to do that while maintaining a balance of offense and defense. And then I ended up, after finally hitting the leader enough times with red shells, I then had Pixel's brother behind me. They red shelled me. Someone else red shelled me in passing, and then Kenryu passes me. What does he do? He throws another red shell back at me. When he was in, like, 4th place out of 6th. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you ever do that? And he was doing that to people a lot. Like, I've never memorably been that pissed off at a play someone made in Mario Kart. But I, like, vividly remember that because that was extremely infuriating. Like, why would you beat up the guy that's already dead in the road? Just use the damn shell on somebody else, or just hold it, or something. Like, why would you go out of way to ruin someone's day? Anyways, now that rant's in my PB. Okay. 40:53, a minute and a half off WR. That's gonna be interesting to compare against. Nice run. A minute and a half off. I think only one death, but there were a lot of levels that I took very slow and nervously. But very nice run. This is the closest I've ever been to a DKC WR. All my other runs are so far off. 2 seconds off 7th. Oh wow. Okay, that's a little less impressive than I thought, but still. I didn't realize... I should look at the board, I'm curious now. I didn't realize that many people had this time. I mean, still, it was my 6th run, so I'm doing quite well so far. We finally found a game that I seem to be pretty decent at. Oh yeah, I forgot. Speedrun.com added the ability to put an icon next to your name, whether or not you donated. So I now have Service Fish next to my name in Speedrun.com. It's a shame I couldn't have this while I was a PND mod, as now it doesn't really mean as much, but... Let's see... Donkey Kong Country GBA. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people with 40s. But if I can get lower than that, if I can get like a 39, then that would be top 5. And then Tonk and DNA are like practically tied at the low, at like almost mid 39 area. It's kind of funny. I saw in Tonkutsu's PB, he was 1 second behind DNA, and then he beat DNA by 1 second to get the record. Kind of funny. Get the W, go get the WR. It's not I don't think it's impossible for me to get WR as long as I refine some more of my levels. Yo, Frank, thank you very much for the sub. Greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your service fish. What Tonkutsu does is he plays his PB video alongside his splits automatically. I really like that he does that, because then if he makes a mistake, or if you're not sure if he made a mistake, you can then look at the PB footage as well and verify whether or not it was intentional. He always has his PB up. It's actually awesome that he does that. It gives a visual representation of how far ahead or behind he is for the viewers, and it's also extremely helpful for learning. Because every game has some strats that are highly unintuitive. So it's nice if you see someone do something and you wonder if it was a mistake or not, and you have a way of checking that by looking at the run right there. So his runs are phenomenal to learn off of, and Tonkutsu's strats are great too. I feel like he times everything, and he usually doesn't go for really high-risk strats. Like, following his route, I've very quickly improved to this point. I haven't watched any other runs, so there's still probably some more stuff I could pick up, and I also haven't watched the tasks that closely. I probably should, because I'm at the point already where I probably should get myself doing all the right strats. On guard, the swordfish, my friend. I think there's a few levels where I have slightly faster strats. I think, but I haven't really timed everything. The weather outside is so bad. Avanor's task is good. Yeah, I need to take a closer look at that. Like, it's one thing to watch a run before you've learned it. it's hard to really get much out of it. You just kind of get a general overview of some of the overarching strats. But after learning a run, like, watching that stuff becomes much more helpful. I don't see myself becoming a human task. Just because I've gotten a good time pretty quickly doesn't mean I'm a god at the game. I just had a very, very, very helpful route to follow. Is there actually someone in this company named R-Ware? That's too funny. They must have been laughing when they hired him, like, wow, your name is literally perfect for this. Welcome to Rareware, Mr. R-Ware. Okay, I am very hungry. But maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna take a little food break, and then I will go get some actual, like, lunch/dinner, and then we'll do more. Or no, I was gonna say, I want to practice and then take a food break. Rare is a reasonably common surname, or where is a reasonably common surname. I forget what FWIW means. I can never remember that abbreviation. Set. What's a good song to have in the background while I take a break? For what it's worth. Oh yeah, that's right. That makes sense. I can never remember that one. 39 IGT. Yeah, this game's IGT is not terribly off, huh? Only a minute off.